What if I want to keep going? I got bars all day.
So you about to drop 16 bars?
Please don't.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
No, I think he probably threatened to kill her.
I think it has something to do with that.
Sit front row, right here, while I put this
think that was like
rock on your
conflict.
ex's finger.
You're not counting gifts after the reception.
Who ain't counting gifts?
You're not supposed to do that. That's tacky.
That's real tacky. Okay, so if you just smashing, running money and leaving, that's prostitution.
I'm just trying to mend the two together.
You can't
do
bend
that.
them.
You
Why
can't
not?
do that.
It's like a tangerine, but it's really an orange. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta,
No.
it's the same
A
thing.
tangerine is not.
All right.
I think they definitely know what Code Red is. So definitely be on the lookout for us.
All right, y'all. Another episode, Code Red Podcast, episode
We don't.
17? 16,
Are you
17?
counting?
We
I'm just
haven't,
saying
but
how
it's,
many-
it's somewhere. It's under 20.
When I do
but
the
over,
edits, I put the number next to it. and
it's
I think
under
the last time
20,
was
but
like
over
16.
12.
It's like
Under
17,
20,
16
but
around there.
over 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we around there.
What vague ass number is that?
It's
Hey,
around there, though.
So it's around there. Under 20, but over 12.
It's got to be like 16,
16, 17.
Which would be in that range, 20 to
How many
12
months
to
is that?
20.
4, 8, 12.
$1.
6. So we've been, it's about 4 months strong so far. Almost. Dealing with y'all. What's up, though?
Good late night recording.
Oh,
Yeah,
nothing.
We ain't here a little late tonight.
I actually, you know what? Even though I don't feel well, I like the vibe of the late night
It's cool, though.
recording.
Just coming in and, seeing the skyline and it's just straight.
Lounge
But
clothes.
when do the clocks go back? Isn't it gonna get like what?
Soon.
November.
Darker quick?
So days will be shorter and nights will be longer.
Ah,
Right now we're in the phase
Yeah.
days are
Fall
longer,
back,
nights are shorter.
I always get that shit
Fall back, spring
confused.
forward.
Yeah. So when is daylight savings?
I'm like, when
November
do we
5th.
get an hour of sleep?
We'll get an extra hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get,
Yeah,
right, we'll get
don't
an
be in
hour.
the club when that shit happen.
That shit
always fucks you up.
It do.
It does.
Like,
The
damn,
club,
bitch,
that
I'm
shit
still
said
in
2
here,
o'clock
like-
again.
So really, you can get to the club like at 2 because it really be 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, though? What's up, y'all? Everything straight?
You know,
Everything's good.
life is life.
These season changes messing up with my
Yeah.
allergies.
Weather too. It's
Yeah.
up and down every
A little chilly
day
at
or
night,
something.
then gets hot in the daytime.
Yeah, I got a hoodie
so
on, shorts, flip flops with no socks. Like I don't know how to dress in this weather. So
You're not in California.
yeah,
Funny though, this is how the
hot,
weather
it's
in
cold.
California is.
I don't know.
It's like this in Cali. It's
Hell
very
no.
it's very up and down in Cali.
Mhm.
Like I go every 4th of July week, and it's hot in the daytime and cold at night.
How cold does it get?
But you need a hoodie,
for real.
and you would
I
think
would think-
summertime Cali, like.
But you
it's
buy all
no.
that water though. Like
Is LA really by LA in the heart of LA? No,
you
really
kind
no
of centers.
water.
Yeah.
yeah, because we always stay out near LAX. So
Yeah.
the California's weather's just funky. It's real funky.
I guess.
It is.
All right. So let's tackle. Well, I don't
Vegas
want to be.
first.
I don't want to be. Inconsiderate about
Please talk about Vegas first.
what's been happening with that. Definitely condolences. Rest in peace to everybody that lost their lives in Vegas. That was such a a tragic moment. And it can happen anywhere. I see people saying, "Oh, we got to get out of wherever they're at," but I'm like, it really can happen. Anywhere. You just never know. They just went to go to a concert.
and
and
enjoy the nights
it-
and their friends in there.
Shit just went crazy, but. I mean, let's just call it what it is. I mean, it was an act of terrorism.
Domestic
So,
terrorism.
you know,
fuck what he was.
They not even
Terrorism.
calling it. It's crazy
What was he,
that
like,
they're not even
63
calling
years
it that.
old?
He's like 64, yeah.
Okay.
They found about,
Same
what,
difference.
42 guns?
Are they saying why he did it?
Nobody
Nah,
knows.
nobody
Not even
knows.
his family.
I seen the video and it was so sadistic. I had to actually stop watching it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Nah,
Like,
I cut it off. I can't do it. I can't do it no more.
let's just call it what it is. It definitely is. It's a
I
terrorist
mean,
attack.
even when
Like,
the
come
Nevada
on,
law
yo.
is still considered domestic terrorism, it's
Yeah.
cute though. They keep trying it. I like how they downplay it when it's
Yeah.
not somebody
I feel
black
like
or
he,
Muslim, but
like-
whatever.
Domestic terrorism.
Yep.
Absolutely. And I feel like he planned it. Like you knew.
Yeah, that was planned.
Yeah.
You knew.
They said he had lost everything though. I don't know. It's too many stories circulating, and I don't think anybody will ever know the truth.
Someone
It's just
said
a
his
fucking coward
disability
killing
claim
himself.
got denied or something. Someone I seen
No,
someone
somebody
say
said, because OJ got out like a couple days before that, and they was like, oh, shit, like, what's going on now? Like, trying to pinpoint the two. But, I mean, you could put, your finger behind it. You could come out with speculations. I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, that's crazy.
The funny thing, I
It
didn't
is.
even
Like,
know
that
about
shit
it.
is
One
crazy.
of my coworker from the Vegas site, she DM'd me And that's how I found out about it. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning. That's the first thing I woke up to. And she sent me the video, and I was like, shit.
Yeah, that's
I definitely checked on everyone
that's
I
crazy,
knew out there that they were okay.
But okay, so they found 42 guns between his hotel room and his home. Like he had 10 plus rifles with him. Okay, what hotel was this?
Well,
Mandalay Bay.
Mandalay Bay.
Okay.
Is there y'all been? I've never been to Vegas.
A funny thing, I haven't either.
No, me neither.
I don't know how their security is. How do you get in? How do you get in like that? Like let's just start from the beginning. Like how do you get in with all of that stuff?
But
you
I
get
mean,
what I'm saying?
what hotel
Through the hotel?
checks
No,
in?
it checks your
What
bag.
hotel
Through
would
the
check
hotel.
you?
No hotel.
Not
does
even
that.
Vegas. Like with
No, when you check
everybody,
in, like
all
here's
that
your
traffic?
keys, here's your IDs, and
I mean, security wise, they have
Yeah.
security because of the casinos, but what hotel would actually check your
know
luggage?
that.
Like, damn, you got rifles.
now was he a resident of Vegas?
They
Apparently
said
he
he
was.
lived like a couple like miles away.
But
And
yeah,
he
just
had
so
a
you
roommate. It's a lot.
yeah, so just so you know, when you go to a hotel, they remember just check your ID, make sure your form of payment is straight, and keep
Yeah,
moving.
and like they're checking to
That's
see
it,
if you're
yeah.
crazy or no shit like that.
Now
It's
at
just-
this point, it would make you probably raise a flag. Should they start checking people's bags when they come in, especially when
do
you're
it.
They
in
gonna
a
have to.
major city like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
yeah,
like
I say do it.
I don't know. Like I feel like shit like this can happen anywhere.
Yeah.
Like at your local grocery store,
It
at
could be in a
football
smallest town
game. It
to
could
the
be
biggest
anywhere.
city. Yeah,
So do you
anywhere.
think
It's happened everywhere.
shit like
It
this
has.
It's happened at movie theaters.
Yeah.
It's happened at elementary school.
Like
so
the
at
guy
what
that,
point is enough.
Who was the guy that I think it was earlier this year or last year when he took a flight to Florida and got his guns on the plane. Remember? And he opened fire, or he didn't fire. His guns got on the plane. When he got to Florida, they found out that he had like over 3 or 4 guns, hunting guns in his bag. This is like in Miami.
It's been so many stores. I can't.
all right,
keep
so
up.
how do you fix this is my question. Like do you press gun laws a little bit more? Like how can you
Well,
fix
it's hard
this?
to press gun laws when your whole administration is getting money from the NRA.
Yeah.
So they don't fucking care one way or another.
Right.
People are going to continue to get slaughtered if niggas don't fucking do anything about gun reform. And that's just the bottom line. Shit is getting absolutely out of hand.
Like it be niggas in the hood that got military guns. Like how are y'all getting these shits? Like
Well,
it's
being
crazy.
Black market.
You know who's in office. and
Yeah.
Fuck 45.
So
Fuck
I mean, even
45.
before
he's
before
saying
that,
he's saying
like,
it's a good thing that this happened. So, nothing that this man says surprises me. At this point,
Then he throwing paper
Right.
towels at people. So fuck that nigga.
I don't know how you how do you stop that? Like, because now people are gonna want to feel more protected, so they're gonna want to have something on them.
No, gun.
I mean, you either
every time
take-
a mass shooting happens,
Yeah, they go up.
the
Like,
purchase of guns go up, and it has been going up since it happened.
so you
That's
either
not like it stops someone
keep
from
the
buying a
guns
gun.
or you take them
No.
away. It's like there's no middle point. Like you all for it or nobody has a gun, nobody has a weapon. There's no in between because then you get shit like this. Like you get shit like
I
this.
know.
People are
It's so
just
many
going to
other
see a
countries that
concert.
don't
Like,
have
come
this
on,
problem.
and they don't. And you think about it, they don't. Right.
I don't know, man. That's definitely condolences.
We have the
man.
most
That's
gun
crazy.
problems.
My heart and prayers go out to everyone
Yeah.
in Vegas and everyone that was
Definitely.
affected in Vegas. And if you had friends and family that live in Vegas, my heart and prayers go out to you.
Yeah, for sure.
And Anita, you brought up an issue or a point about him throwing
Yeah, Trump overall, what he's doing,
the paper towels
towels.
in Puerto Rico.
fucking the NFL
Yeah.
shit. It's just a lot going on with him, and I don't know. People are, I don't know. I'm like 50-50. I'm like 50-50 with that. Like
With what?
just
That's what I was about to say. You see my
like no. I'm not like all lives matter, but it's just like what
Whoa. Back up.
What?
Are we talking about Puerto Rico or are we talking
you
about
can
the
talk
NFL?
about both. You can talk about either. So
you're 50-50 about what
What?
precisely?
That's
Puerto
why- that's
Rico
why
talk
my
is?
about the
eyes
NFL
raised.
part. The NFL
Oh,
portion.
okay, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say Puerto Rico. What?
Yeah.
Like, we just came here and was talking about it. Like, so, I mean, everybody's seen the video if you haven't. So Trump is now going to Puerto Rico or, all of these places that had these, horrific, things that happened to, them. And
They're specifically with the
he's just
hurricane.
going there and he's acting like they're just
Not U.S.
nothing.
citizens?
Yeah, just regular, I don't know.
Smugglers.
So there's a video out that he's just tossing paper towels to, survivors and victims of, in Puerto Rico. And he's just treating it like it's a game show, like it's a prize giveaway. It looks sad, man. The fact that that's our quote unquote president, call it what you want. But it's just crazy what he's doing.
And the fact that I know for a fact people from Puerto Rico, it was probably 1 or 2, and probably more that voted for him. I'm sure. And
I want to know how the people that voted for Trump, I want to know how they feel now. Like, Like, y'all did this. Like, this is what y'all wanted. Like, now look at this shit. It's crazy.
They were living on planet Mars when they made that choice.
It's a lot of people backing out, too. Like, I just, when I watch, like, the news or ESPN or certain people that kind of vouch for Trump when, he was running for election, they said clearly, openly, was like, I supported Trump, but now it's like, I don't know what he's doing, and I didn't feel he was this type of person. Like, don't backtrack now.
The fact that he don't have buyer's remorse now, you're going to fucking suffer. Fuck that shit.
The fact that he even ran was a joke.
Yeah.
And anyone that took him seriously was stupid.
I mean, that's crazy. I don't know.
I mean, the list goes on with this man's antics. I mean,
every day is something.
Hell, every hour.
Yeah.
It's
probably something happening now, like with this.
Who knows? I can't keep watching the news to keep up with Trump.
Yeah,
and his fuckery.
Do you think it's going to take somebody in his team to?
That's the only way he speaks. It's fucking sweet.
For it to kind of ring a bell to him. How do you think this is going to end? Like, do you think he's going to do his whole term?
I would hope.
How far are we in?
Not.
God, I pray not.
And I hope that my aunt steps in and as she has been doing.
Yeah.
Auntie Waters.
Yeah, when we get off air, I need to say something too. But
we'll I hope that they're going to be very adamant about getting him out of office.
Yeah. All right, so him and the NFL. So this is why I'm 50-50 with certain teams, whatever, who's doing, taking a stand. And I just feel like some of them are doing it for show. I feel like some people are doing it just for the look because it looks cool now. I mean, Cap still doesn't have a job.
So fuck the NFL.
He's the one that
the comment that you just made, you feel like some people are doing it just to be on the bandwagon.
Yeah,
and not really knowing what they're standing for or what they're
just
doing
it. Yeah, just
for social media purposes.
Because he called them sons of bitches. It's not because of Colin Kaepernick. Jerry Jones gave Donald Trump $1 million. That motherfucker still friends with him. Fuck out of here. My problem with that is niggas is out here being for the cause, but still don't understand what the cause is for.
They just nailing.
What did Ray Lewis say?
He chimed
right.
Yeah,
he
fuck
said
that
he was
nigga.
praying.
But Charlamagne called him out.
Yeah, fuck that nigga.
Gave him the donkey of the day, which he deserved.
But he said...
And I actually went on Twitter and I actually put the 2 prayer signs in the shit emoji. Because he said do that and tag Ray Lewis in it.
Yeah, he's one. He's another one too. But I don't know. I mean... You be mad at why people aren't standing, but be mad at the reason that why they're not standing. Right. You get what I'm saying? They're not disrespecting the flag or nothing like that. It's the social issues that's happening, in the world. That's why they're not standing. But people always mix and screw the reasoning.
But this
for
is
people
the
that's not standing.
With people admitting to when they're wrong. A lot of people always be like, why does Germany, apologize for the shit that happened? Because they're ashamed of it. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about how they treat black people here. Mm-hmm. They just be like, oh, that shit happened, get the fuck over it. Not getting over shit because it's still happening.
Yeah.
People are still getting killed by the cops. Motherfuckers are still getting slaughtered down. You still calling Muslims terrorists. Like, no. That's why niggas is kneeling. Don't all this other shit y'all be spitting, talking about, oh, they're doing it for the military. That's disrespectful. But the fucking U.S. Army college football team fucking kneeled on the field. So who disrespecting the military if they the fucking Army?
Who? Yeah. Right. Like, what y'all really doing this for? But I don't know, man. At the end of the day, people say, oh, they're going to protest the league and whatever. Now it's starting to trickle into sports periods. And now I seen the NBA say something like, oh, it's in their contract that everybody has to stand. And like, I don't know. It's just getting out of hand. And it's going to get interesting to see like who's going to speak out, who's going to do what, who's going to be on the front line and, kind of reel this in. Because, I mean, Trump he out here. He, however you like it or not, he here. We just got to deal with it. So
yeah, fuck
and
that
this
nigga.
is who you guys voted for.
This is who y'all wanted. So now we got to fucking deal with it. That's all I'm saying.
Who's the fucking team? The LA Sparks?
They play tomorrow.
Nah, who kneeled or walked off the court when the national anthem played?
The Steelers did. We didn't show up. We was
that
in the locker room.
Count.
But the one dude who did like 3 terms in the military,
he apologized.
He's the only one that came out and kind of.
But he said he believes in what his teammates are for. He was like, I didn't try to throw them under the bus.
But I understand his, you know what I mean? Like, I understand why he's, standing or whatever. Or, I mean, he did 3 terms in the military. I mean, I get why he's standing, but the fact that he understands why we're not, we just got to have that conversation. Like, You just can't be shy, from it. We got to have that uncomfortable conversation with people